Hey guys, this is Chelsea again. This is Lab 6, Objective 1. I have a servo motor, and I have my Arduino here, and then I have my new circuit board, and then I have my 7.2 volt battery. And I'm going to have a code set up on Arduino, which will have the shaft move a certain amount of degrees, so that it'll move 45 degrees or 90 degrees or 135 degrees. So my sketch looks like this, and we're going to include servo here, and the servo motor is on pin 10, which is here, and then void loop, it has 45, and you're going to delay it 1 second, back to 0 degrees, 90, 135 degrees, and it goes to 80 degrees. So when I plug it in, (180, 90), and it'll keep repeating. This is objective 2. So all I did was I added a potentiometer here, and it's on pin 0 here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to control the servo motor this time using the potentiometer like this. So wherever I turn it, it turns. Right now it's all the way at the other side of the potentiometer. If I turn it back, it does exactly as I tell it to do. Now my sketch looks like this. We're still including the servo, but we're adding the potentiometer here. And all I did was I took out all the servo main right and delays, and I made it into one. So I had to map here the potentiometer value and then the servo value, and analog read, of course, for potentiometer, and then the variable for wherever I turn the potentiometer. This is objective 3. So I have a DC motor this time, a Vex DC motor, and I added 2 push buttons, and what they're going to do is one's going to reverse it and one's going to have the motor going forward. So this is the forward motor, and then this is the reverse motor. Okay, and I have the push buttons set up to pins 8 and 12, and the DC motor set up to pin 10 still. And my Arduino sketch looks like this. Pin mode 8, input pull up, pin mode 12. Those are the 2 push buttons, and I added pull up resistors, which are already inside of Arduino. And then I have my serial begin, which is opening my serial monitor, and then I initiated digital read for both push buttons. And then I have my if-else statement. If sensor forward is low, which means if I push the button, it'll turn on and it'll go forward. Or if sensor reverse or push button reverse is low, if I push the button, then it'll go in reverse. And if both of these are false, then it'll go to else, and that means the motor is not on, or the push buttons aren't being pushed. Then I have my print line for communication, so I'll go and open this up here, serial monitor, and right now it's reading 1, 0,